Hello, my name is Michael, and I collect comic books.
Hello everybody, it's Philly Cuts with another Hump Day Haul. We are up to number 86 in this May 4th, 2016, you know, where I get together with you every week, every Wednesday, no big whoop, and talk to you guys about my stack of new comic books.
I love this cover. Superman is just getting it on, buddy. He's getting it on with another chick. This Hawaiian girl, you know, she's gonna get that Superman, that super stud.
There's an amazing moment when they cover the entire planet with lead. But luckily Zor-El had a roll of sheet metal in his lab.
Luckily,
just like well, it's like tinfoil, right? He had an extra one.
Just like rolling it out like
this entire meter, right? That they're rolling out giant rolls of lead to cover the entire planet so that they don't.
Well, to be fair, it's not a planet. It's just Argo City.
It's Argo City.
Only a city. Come on.
Yeah, luckily, I had a roll of lead that would cover Detroit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, I know.
In my lab.
It's absurd. I know.
It's totally absurd, but it's pretty fantastic.
It is pretty fantastic.
I buy into it.
I do too. Jolie, do you buy into it?
Yeah.
There's a lot of swinging dongs, for lack of a better description, and it's basically like a super crazy adult drug sex fueled romp adventure that stars the actual creative team of this book.
Well, that should be really, really interesting.
There are a handful of books through the decades of reading that I've done, that have impacted me emotionally, intellectually, and just like in terms of how much appreciation I have for them.
Yes.
This one is, I mean, it's up there. It is impacting me the way that Watchmen did.
Preach, brother.
And I'm not just saying that to say it. I mean, it really,
it has that merit. It has that punch. It has that depth.
Yeah.
Like,
because it hits on so many different levels. It isn't just
onion book, people.
Yeah,
onion.
Yeah, and because you can take away from it so many different things.
Yes.
Racism, family, revenge,
justice.
Yeah,
all of that.
And then that second half.
Yes.
That whole thing. Yeah.
I started collecting the Walking Dead single issue series years ago. When I first got into comics, they were the first comics I started buying, reading, fell in love with, yada yada yada. Issue 1 was on eBay at that time at around 100 quid. And at the time, I wouldn't spend 100 quid on a piece of paper. I don't even want to tell you how much I've bought some of my single issues for now. But yes, wouldn't buy it for 100 quid. I have seen them sell just a raw version as much as 600, and it hurts. It hurts so much. The prices has gone down a little bit now, but during its peak, yeah, so regret. So much regret.
And then Weird World. I love this book. It's hard for me to tell exactly what's going on in this book because it's like, it's weird, because it is a book about a world that is weird. But
which is interesting. It's interesting.
And I love his Golden Age style, like that time period of late 30s or mid to late 30s in comic strip stuff was very focused on like draftsmanship and composition of people and the world around you, and it's really gorgeous. It has like a strong emphasis on figured drawing and the ability, you know, with Tarzan or with Prince Valiant to capture kind of human muscle movement and the way that humans move and interact and stuff, but then also kind of transported, you know, in this sense into this medieval kind of fantasy thing, and in the Tarzan sense to like the Edgar Rice Burroughs kind of style.
So you have the same very dark and atmospheric art style going on, almost with this noir feel to it. It's very realistic and authentic, and modern, of course, and it really appeals to me in many ways. I'm a big fan of this kind of art style here. I just find it beautiful in many different ways. And again, it's very atmospheric. I think it really sets a tone that you can almost sense emitting out from these pages here.
I like the cinder block. That was my favorite. Besides the very end of the spoiler, just because that whole thing.
When he's just destroying the guy with.
He got a cinder block and he basically just pummeled the crap out of him. I love that. That was fantastic. And then the one line, my favorite line in the whole book, is like, "Don't bring a cinder block to a gunfight" or something like that. It was just I thought it was funny.
There's some of the cinder block fight. There's something sticky on my chair. You can hear it.
So, pretty interesting.
You know, they're just talking about the excitement they felt of creating these fanzines and mailing them to each other. It was a time of a sense of wonder. They were so excited about comic books and comic book art, comic creators. I guess this was kind of the silver age of comic books, but to them it was a golden age of comic fandom. Look at that. Look at this.
I'll see you next week. All right. Peace.